Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. Today we're checking out Destroy All Humans, which is a remake of the 2005 PS2 classic. This one came out in 2020, we're checking it on the Steam Deck, and it puts you back into the shoes of an alien called Crypto, and you have the responsibility of terrorizing humans in the 1950s. It's a pretty cool little game, and without further ado, let's check out how it runs on the Steam Deck. Now, what is it? Destroy All Humans is a third-person action-adventure game where you play as Crypto-137, which is a short-tempered alien invader sent to harvest human DNA and take down the US government, all with some sarcasm, ray guns, and psychic powers. This is the 2020 version, and it's a full remake of the original 2005 classic. It's been rebuilt in Unreal Engine 4 with modern visuals, new animations, and refined mechanics, but it still keeps the original voice lines and mission structure. The story takes place in 1950s America, where paranoia, red scare propaganda, and cheesy sci-fi tropes run wild. In terms of the actual gameplay loop, each mission mixes combat, stealth, destruction, and some light puzzle solving. Now, before I continue with the performance part of this video, I just wanted to let you guys know that I have created a Steam group as well as a Steam curator page where I share all my reviews in a written format, and I share all the best settings for the games that I review. It would be awesome if you guys checked it out and followed me there. Now, in terms of performance, the game will run somewhat well on the Steam Deck OLED out of the bat without any tweaks. At the lowest possible settings, you can hit 90 FPS without any issues. However, the game can look a lot better if you turn on some of the graphic settings. If you do go to medium settings, you're not going to be able to hit 90 all the time. There will be some dips. So I did play around and decided to try and tweak it for 60 FPS. At 60 FPS, you can set some of the settings to medium and some of the settings to ultra. And what I found for the best settings are the following. So go into the settings menu and set the FPS limit to 60. You can set view distance to ultra, anti-aliasing to ultra. You have to set post-processing to low. This is one of the more demanding ones. Shadow quality normal. Texture quality ultra, visual effects normal, foliage quality normal, and landscape tessellation you can set that to 8. In this game, normal basically means medium and the rest is high and ultra. Now with these, you pretty much stay 60 FPS most of the time. There will be some dips to 50 if you start blowing up a lot of stuff on screen, but it will be mostly 60, and you can expect around 2.5 hours of battery life from the OLED. Now, this game came out in 2020 and the graphics aren't really that spectacular. You would expect it to run a lot better on the Steam Deck. Unfortunately, the game doesn't feature any kind of upscaling, and I think we've grown accustomed to having FSR, XeSS, and etc. on the Steam Deck. And these upscaling techniques really do improve a lot of the games on the Steam Deck in terms of performance. However, when they're missing, even with 5-year-old games, you're gonna have to contend with a little bit lower settings. Other than that, the game has full controller support and it works flawlessly. It all maps cleanly and pretty intuitively. The UI also scales nicely on the deck. There is no crop text, no weird overscan. The text isn't small, it's very readable, and it looks pretty good on the OLED screen. The game can also be played completely offline without any issues. So final thoughts, is it worth it? Destroy All Humans holds up pretty well on the Steam Deck. It's fast, funny, and optimized well enough that you can enjoy it with some high-end visuals and a locked 60 FPS. If you missed this remake back in 2020, now is the perfect time to revisit it on your Steam Deck. That's gonna be it for this video. If you guys found this helpful, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more Steam Deck content, and I'll see you guys in the next video.